This f***ing thing. Hello, my weeaboos and sheaboos. My name is Jaku Jonesu, and welcome to my channel. I have a confession to make. I am a filthy f***ing weeaboo. This is a place where I'll be posting videos about Japan, Japanese culture, anime, otaku culture, emphasis on the culture part. Today's video is about a type of yokai called the Tsukumogami. My hair is all Tsukumogami is a tool or a household object that comes to life once it reaches its 100th birthday. This could be anything from sake cups to like tea kettles. I'm smooth braining.
Looks like there's either soy sauce or blood spatter.
Oh, probably. The temperament of Tsukumogami can range from anything like a boisterous prankster playing pranks on its owner to a murderous yokai who seeks out revenge for his previous mistreatment. You would not want to find yourself in a position where you have someone else's mistreated household item and it becomes a dangerous Tsukumogami. I'd like to believe that in 100 years, some children will be running around their house mortified by grandma's magic wand come to life. If you're a fan of the Pokemon series, there are a whole bunch of Pokemon that are based off of Tsukumogami, like Chandelure, Klefki, which is a personal favorite of mine, Voltorb, and Poltegeist. And there's a lot more, I'll put them on the screen. In Japanese folklore, there are plenty of famous Tsukumogami. I put together a list to spice things up about a bunch of Tsukumogami I think are pretty neat. With that being said, let's get started. First up, we have Moringino Okama. Moringino Okama is a haunted tea kettle. There's a really famous Moringino Okama from the story Bunbuku Chagama, where the tea kettle can turn back and forth between a tanuki, which is a Japanese raccoon dog, and a tea kettle at will. One day you'll just be making some tea, and then the next day you'll have rabies. Who knows? Next up, we have Chochinobake, which means umbrella ghost, and like the name implies, it's a ghost umbrella. It's an umbrella ghost. They usually have one eye, one leg, sometimes two arms, sometimes various other appendages. It differs between stories, but he's a neat little dude. I'll put him up right here. On a more grim and f***ed up note, we have Eton Moment, which is a flying cotton roll. Eton Moment is like a white sheet that flies around through the night, and it finds people to suffocate to death. It's pretty f***ed up. I'd like to think in my headcanon that Eton Moment came to life one day when a dressmaker was chased by a rogue yukata cloth in the wind, and then thought, oh my god, it was gonna kill me. On a slightly less murderous note, we have Mokumokuren, or Many Eyes. Mokumokuren is what happens when you have shoji panels and they get holes in them. And if you don't repair the holes become eyes. It doesn't really do anything. The eyes just watch you around the room, which I think that's genuinely f***ing terrifying. But it was completely harmless. I think that, you know, most Japanese folklore and folktales are like moral teachings, or like they have like there's like a moral to the story in it. And I think with this one, it's about like just take care of your shoji panels, so no like peeping toms can watch you masturbate or something. Next up, we have the Ungaikyo, which is a mirror yokai, a mirror Tsukumogami. That if you look into it, it changes your appearance from you to a grotesque monster. This one actually scares me the most, I think, because when I was a kid, all my friends would play like Bloody Mary and like the bathroom game and shit. And that always just scared the shit out of me. Mirrors have always scared me. Next on our list is the Biwa Boku Boku yokai. Biwa Boku Boku is a cute little dude. He has the head of a biwa, which is like a Japanese string instrument, like a guitar or a lute. And he has just like a regular, like human-like body. They're said to be peaceful and nice. They sit alone in a room, plucking at their strings and singing, lamenting about the abandonment from their previous owner. Or they could also be super boisterous. Like they go around houses and run around trying to make as much noise as possible. Next up, we have the Chochinobake. Chochinobake is a lantern ghost. You've probably seen a Chochin before. I'll probably just do the Chochinobake thing over again. Next up, we have Chochinobake, or a lantern ghost. You've probably seen a Chochin before. A Chochin is like the Japanese paper lantern. They're probably the most aesthetic form of lighting you've ever seen. But since they're made out of paper, they're prone to splitting. And these splits, if left unattended, become the mouths of the Chochinobake, and a long unfurling tongue comes out, much like a grotesque hentai monster. And it grows eyes, and it's kind of freaky looking, but historians think that the Chochinobake was made up to keep children entertained. I don't like them. The last and by far my favorite Tsukumogami on the list is someone called Seto Taisho, or General Seto. Seto Taisho is he's a little dude made up out of like chipped cups and like cracked plates and like other like stuff you find around the kitchen. He has a sake bottle for a head and little soup spoons for legs. And he carries around a knife as a sword or a chopstick as a spear. And Seto Taisho is said to be super aggressive, and they chase cooking staff around the kitchen, causing havoc at every turn. They're also known for running into walls a lot and shattering into like a million tiny pieces and then having to piece themselves back together bit by bit. If that's not the cutest thing you've ever heard, I don't know what you've heard of. And that's it for my list of Tsukumogami and for my folklore video about Tsukumogami. Stay tuned, because next week I'm bringing you a history video. This is Folklore Friday right now, and then I'm going to switch off every week with Folklore Friday and History Hump Day. Have to have alliteration. If you liked the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. If you keep liking, commenting, and subscribing, maybe I can get a Raid Shadow Legends promotion or something. Bye.